Welcome to week 7, lesson plans. So show week is next week, so this area will be where the parents are sitting, so we do not have a station here. But instead, we have a very long station to show everything we've learned in the last few weeks. So we have our forward roll. We go to handstand, looking at the target. From handstand, we move to headstand. So now I might change this up a little bit because my kids, it's hard to go from straight arms to bent arms. So I may change the order, but you're gonna want both in your rotation. Then we went to cartwheels, so either purple mat, righty lefty, yellow for a kid that does not need the hands and feet anymore. I have 2 size rollies for back handsprings for our littles and our slightly biggers. And then we have our hands down kick around cartwheel, just 1, 2 hands, kick to the other side. Either your donkey kicks or handstands down the mat. To your backward roll with pizza hands, landing feet on the target instead of knees. And if you've got older kids, you can have them do a bridge. So theoretically, or tabletop if they're not there yet, you should be able to get these kids through mostly everything and only have to spot the back handsprings. If they're little, and back handsprings are not really in the cards for you, skip that station so that you can spot the backward roll. All right, so that's rotation station number 1. Rotation station number 2 is a little more intricate than usual, but same concept. So we are still jumping 2 feet on the frog, hopefully doing a dive roll or at least a forward roll down the cheese, running, jumping. I'm trying for hands on feet on round 1. I'm trying for hands on straddle on round 2. And if they have a jump to handstand, we do that round 3. So anyway, jump down, come over, do your hopscotch, mat to your hopscotch, hurdle onto the frog, 2 feet, ta-da. Then you may run, and again, either hands on, feet on, straddle on, or jump to handstand, flat back. You can always climb up, do a forward roll of some sort. You can make it a straddle, whatever you want to do here. Come on down, back to the beginning. So that's station number 2. Station number 3 is your trampoline with your belt. So you have seat drop, knee drop, back tuck, back handspring. I have 1 squishy ball and 1 beanbag in the bag there in case you need to fix head or keep feet together. So beanbag to keep feet together, squishy ball under the chin to keep head in. Bars. We did a real routine today with my kids. We did our chin up pullover, 3 casts, back hip circle, climb up to the high bar, jump to front support, forward roll, holding on tight, and swings down. Basketballs over there, straight arms on P-bars. We also did our skin the cats on rings. My kids, for the most part, can do it without me, which means I can spot the uneven bars, and then I just did our jump to front support forward roll because again they have this without me. Then I've lost count, 1, 2, 3, 4. Theoretical station number 5, we have our V-sit on the beam. If your kids are ready for that, you can always just walk across and get rid of the cat mats. Then we have our chin up pull over. My kids have that pretty much by themselves, hit or miss. So I can go elsewhere when needed. So now here you get to make a decision. There's a crossroads. You can either go orange route and jump down the double mini to get to your red mat. So my kids were, if they were able to, were doing bridge kickovers with a little bit of help down the red cheese. If not, I had them do a straddle forward roll. So they can do that station by themselves if you change it to something that they can do. Otherwise, if they're super little kids, you can have them just go over the hurdles, down the slide, because either way will get you to the yellow, which brings you up to the green beam. If you want to do copy the cat, you've got your knee scale here. You can land in the hula hoop. Every time we land in a hula hoop, we should be sticking in the glue. Ta-da! Then we have our candlestick to finish up that rotation. So, beams, you've learned a lot over the course of the last 8 weeks or 7 weeks, wherever we're at. High beam, medium beam, low beam. You can do forward walks. You can do sideways walks. You can do backward walks. You can do walking all of those on tippy toe. You can do your ice cream scoops, you can do your kicks, you can do lunge walks. I have currently the moons on the red beam so they can do their leaps over the moons, or you can even do forward rolls down the red beam. Anything that gets you back to green, back to the beginning, is good for beam to show off the stuff that they've learned there. And finally, we did Tumble Track. And on Tumble Track, I gave them a little routine. It was tuck jump, straddle jump, jump, turn around. So 3 things. 3-step directions is probably all you're going to get out of these guys, if that. So tuck, straddle, turn, all the way down the trampoline. I set up my mat for dive rolls for my kids because they're at that stage. And then I did seat drops all the way down. I did seat doggy rolls, seat doggy donkey kicks. And then I let them pick a turn of anything that they wanted to show off what they like to do down the Tumble Track. So that is my plan for next week as well. You can always use the beams for warm-up. I went over as many positions as I possibly could to make sure they remembered all the positions we've learned. But that should be